You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and the winner of the MaYaN poll is Saints Don't Die. Thank you guys so much for voting. This is the official video. Very excited for this.
This is the first time MaYaN has come down the rabbit hole. We know Marcella, we know Mark, and we are excited to see what they've come up with together in Saints Don't Die. If you want to see more MaYaN come down the rabbit hole, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
We love the official video, so we're excited to see what they have for the production here.
Ooh.
Another war theme song, I guess. Sense. And please let us know all the other band members. That looks like the drummer from Epica. It's the Beast.
It's the Beast.
It's RN. That's good. Diablo!
Inside we all should know that saints don't die. They stay far from the heat. Won't burn dead. My daughter carry on, leading the
man.
Oh my god. I just wanted to quickly say, musically it sounds amazing, but also in this official video I've been trying to keep along with it, and just to see what he went through with that lady when we don't know the full story, because obviously it cut through a lot of it, but then to come home to your wife and your daughter after possibly doing something pretty not awesome with the female, I couldn't imagine coming home and you can see that sadistic look that it showed on him when it
That changed man.
that changed man, right?
And what was really interesting is, like, at the very beginning, you saw him and he was coming out of a trance surrounded by all of his comrades dead, and he was the one holding the weapon.
Exactly.
To then cutting to him seeing the guy about to kill her, and then
They
he
staged
looked
it.
into her eyes.
Yeah.
His eyes changed. He saw that she was the succubus kind of idea.
Yeah.
And then took out that
Yeah.
demon, essentially, only to then all the damage was already done.
And Saints Don't Die.
Saints don't die.
So we'll keep it going and we'll elaborate more.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Many will fall,
Yes.
but who cares after all? Feed our stealing desires. Fire! Children will die. Innocent bombs with lies. Hold that trigger and fire. Inside we all should know that saints don't cry. Weekends in
Yes, I wanted it. Freaking super group.
Oh my god.
So good.
So good.
We love progressive metal, and like what was really cool about this is we know so much about Mark because we're just big Epica fans. So to switch to MaYaN, which is his side project, I believe even with his wife. I don't know who his wife is, maybe the first singer, because I thought that was Marcella at first, but it wasn't, obviously, and she came in at the end, so I was glad that they were both in there. And because they have so many other pieces to this amazing band that we don't know. What was really cool to see with Mark is he was just singing and he wasn't performing with his guitar, right? So I've just never seen that before, and it was really cool to see him just fully get to embody his lyrics.
Yes, 100%.
And I don't know if that helps or not to be like to sound better, quote unquote, but to be able to just fully get into that, I thought that was just really cool, and it made me I was happy that he came in and got to scream, because he was backgrounding there when the girls were singing.
Yes,
there
he
too.
was. I could definitely hear Mark's growl specifically, and then also I could tell that it was Aryan as the drummer, because he has such a unique feel to his drumming, and it's like
the battery just going.
He's just going. He is probably my favorite drummer. Not gonna lie, just because of how well he does. He's
almost for me too. And, absolutely.
So like this is definitely, I know right at the end you said what a super group, and I definitely feel the same thing with this one.
Because there was like a female guitarist or a bassist there too.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, and I've never heard of her either. So
definitely let us know who all of these people are who are in this super group that is MaYaN. I was definitely also loved the visuals that they put together with this.
It was such a story-driven song.
It's a very story-driven song.
Yeah.
And like you could take this one as, literally meeting something in the woods that showed him hell, or you could take like the battle of, the lyrics were saying that being the one who your decision, your choice is what killed your comrades.
Yeah.
Right.
No kidding, right?
Which is exactly what they were showing in the visual. Whatever choice he made caused his comrades to be dead among him, and he was the one who went home. And I know, like I mentioned that I come from a military family background, and my grandfather, he was in World War II, and that was something that he talked about it only once, about how having to watch all of his comrades and his friends die on the battlefield, and he was the one who came home. He was the one who got the medals. He was the one who had that survivor's guilt.
Might be some guilt there, survivor's guilt,
And so like, and it's interesting because my grandfather never ended up going into that, or at least that we've never heard of in the family, of going into that, where it even said saints don't cry. Was a mix on the switch of the lyric. And that was right before he blew up at his wife.
Yeah, and then it's like, rah! It's like, but we sure scream.
And so there's always that capability of going down that route. Not everyone does, but there is that of, saints don't die and saints don't cry, and they have to live with that.
Well, think of this, like one of the craziest leaders that came into existence in the 1900s was Hitler, who didn't die in war but had all of his comrades die. And there's a form of there's a form of like invincibility that you would start getting from that when you're the one who doesn't die in front of and everyone else's die. It's like, am I like an act of God here? Am I like superior? So like you could see the
those
way it can move.
That start to like build up in someone.
Because you could get guilty, or you could get super like egotistical from it.
Yes.
Right? And you can be like, oh, I am the survivor, not, oh my God, I survived.
I thought it was really interesting right at the end of this when he left. And at first, I'm going to be honest, I thought he went to a bar. But then he went to a church.
Right, yeah.
And so then going... and so he went to the church, but then the priest was weird.
Exactly. This is a weird vibe.
It wasn't like, I'm here to help you. Like, hey,
just go do it. You go.
Right? It was good. Like,
you're fine.
You're fine. Keep going. Yeah. Right? And it was just a really weird vibe with that.
Yeah.
And then when they all came in at the end, it was such a dark, like that
exactly.
egotistical feel that I was getting from that, like you're saying, where he went down that negative path. He saw hell. He survived hell. So I must be the best. Kind of feeling is I couldn't quite hear what the lyrics were saying at the very end, but that's definitely the
spirit and what was coming out here, and we totally felt it. And we also listened to you guys, and we checked out the comments to see that there was a different song, Rebirth from Despair, that you guys wanted to have on the vote, but it wasn't there as an option. So we're very nice, so stay tuned, because you might have something coming down the rabbit hole that you are going to enjoy from MaYaN. If you are a supporter to them, let us know in the comments below. We are exiting the rabbit hole now, folks.
Thanks everyone for being here. Peace and love.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special shout out to all of our patrons and YouTube members. We appreciate all of your support.